Yeah. Twin Flames Nation. What it do?
It's Alex and Jen.
Yeah, we're Twin Flames. And Twin Flames that have been together, and it's hard to separate, regardless of whatever. Never really dealt.
Oops, my bad.
Never really dealt with the push and pull. Well, there's been push and pull within each other, but never the cat and mouse.
We like to communicate.
Yeah, we communicate pretty darn good, if you ask me. At the end of the day, we figured we needed to do this video. We've been
We want to start journaling our everyday life, like what we're going through. It's not easy right now, you know, but we're
going through it. Pretty much chugging along. We know at the end of the day everything's going to be good. Twin Flames, we've been manifesting quite a bit. Just getting to the source of it and working on doing the damn thing.
healing ourselves.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of healing. We've been
Healing
together for
each
about
other.
a year now. And we've been doing pretty good for the most part.
As far as our relationship goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything around it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
but
Everything around us is crazy. Like
To say the least.
it's like madness everywhere, but in our love bubble, which we love being in. At the end of the day, we figure we've been trying to do this for quite a while, and it's about time. So we finally got to it and decided to just record. We figure our life is pretty much love, unconditional love. And we're working on pretty much showing our love and how
we're going to get through this with it.
Yeah, because technically we're struggling. We're in the streets. We in the streets. Going through it. But like I said, God's big, and our ascension is only climbing higher and higher, which we keep pushing. And meditation is key at the end of the day, and do it as much as possible. I don't know about y'all, but the sex is amazing. Tantric sex is something we've experimented with. We're doing it one way or another. There's no separating on our behalves. Not on my behalf, not on her behalf. We love. Not only ourselves, we love
Each other.
everything. I love everything. At the end of the day, I love very deep.
He's the nicer of us, too.
Right now, I used to be pretty evil, so I've been told.
I don't have a lot of patience, and he does. We balance each other out
Yeah,
very well. We compliment each other
definitely.
exquisitely.
Mirror effect is definitely in effect, full effect.
Yeah, I get grossed out sometimes. Like, just get away from me. Ugh.
Yeah, she's lying. She wants me right up her butt all the
Well,
time.
like pull, and then I'm like, get away.
Yeah, definitely.
Pay attention to me.
She's
Get
definitely
away.
got some push and pull issues.
But I don't leave the house with it.
Yeah, most of our issues we keep indoors, but it's all unconditional. I mean, we have little disputes, little disagreements, agreements to disagree, so to say, but nothing loud or crazy. We've never really got into a super fight, so to say, and we're not one for that fight just to
I don't-
have makeup sex, and
'cause we can
we just
have-
love having sex,
Yeah.
period. So
But we can't make this all X-rated constantly. So,
personally,
yeah.
but even though we're adults at the end of the day, but Twin Flames is Twin Flames, and
We met, and after the third day, I was like, I don't know what this is, but I've never experienced it before. And I don't think other people go through this. I couldn't explain it, so I started researching.
after 3 days, it's like we knew each other for like 6 months. I mean, once I looked into her eyes, I knew I couldn't let her go. I just felt it, and all in all, we were both a mess. I just got out of prison, doing 2.5 years. I'm still on parole, and she.
I was just unhealthy and not taking care of myself. I was like 110 pounds.
Soaking wet with winter clothes on, and my heart told me get her right, get her self-esteem up, get her.
I had just gotten out of a relationship with a narcissist who, if anyone's dealt with one, knows what I went through. Probably the most horrific experience with a human being
And
ever. And I'm an empath and a healer, and I just love to take care of people, and that was insanity.
and I'm
Insanity.
totally selfless. So I guess I had all the love that she needed instantly, and I
Patience.
attempt it, and I try continuously. I try to make her fall in love with me every day. It's something like 51st dates.
And he does. And he
You know,
does.
so
And he does.
and I just love the hell out of her. There's
And Alex is the most amazing person I've ever met. Just everything I ever wanted and all the things I didn't know I wanted. So, what else? What do you ask for? What else do you ask for? Except to continue this forever.
And what's crazy is that I had kind of gave up. I had told myself that that I wasn't here to be happy. I was here to make other people happy. Till the day I met her, and I see it's a different story. To have someone to love me and care about me as much as I care about other people was
We love the same way.
unspeakable. There isn't words that could describe it. I mean, since we've been together, It's, to separate us is difficult. I mean, we've been separated for 90 days because I had a setback, going back to the prison because I kind of lost myself and
Didn't check in with his parole officer, so, staying out of trouble and all that stuff, but just didn't check in. Got lost in what was going on with us, and,
not only what was going on with us, actually what was going on with us in general, like all the way around the clock, finding a place to stay. Like, it's crazy. We both had places to stay individually, but nowhere to stay together. And mind you, we attempted it like 2-3 times.
people reject us when we're together. They cannot handle how much we like to be around each other. And I guess our light is too bright. And
Yeah, either the light is too bright or they just couldn't stand how happy we were. They're so miserable that
to be homeless and hungry,
and still have
but
a
be like,
smile on your face. It's a little nuts, but we're making it happen. At the end of the day, we're trying to connect and link up with any twin flames out there, any star seeds. We could guide each other,
light workers.
help each other out. Be of service to each other, because if I'm correct, that's the mission. To heal one another, guide one another, and build one another. Because, I mean, it's about to be a whole new world, and we are the world. Unto Michael Jackson.
Great
But,
Michael Jackson.
Yep. But
80s.
yeah, we're both 43. I was born October 31st, 1976,
I was born January 10th, 1976.
which is
We lived in the same building for a year, 2 doors apart on the same floor, never met.
yeah.
I've been to his music studio when he had a
Yeah.
music studio because my daughter's father, worked over there. Never met him. He's been to we've been in the same places
Dozens of times in
over
the same
10
vicinity.
years.
Same vicinity all the
Never
time.
met each other.
No, and the minute we met, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was done. It was
Yeah.
done.
And I don't plan on going anywhere. And she's not planning on getting it. Unfortunately,
Well, if we go
circumstances-
anywhere, we're going together.
Yeah, without a question.
We're going somewhere. We're not staying here, but we're going to be together.
Now, all in all, we want you guys to subscribe to our YouTube, like us,
comment,
share us, comment.
share your experiences with us.
We're gonna work on making sure we do this at least once every day, every other day,
Right.
minimal.
I guess what we're doing is journaling our journey
Yeah,
to help other people and for others to help us. That's all we can do right now until things become more clear about the other things that we're supposed to do. The universe will lead us there, and I think this is the start for us.
and as well as journaling, we're gonna be
We're writing too. We're
gonna
writing.
be putting this right on the screen so you guys can check us out and pretty much see how we work, how we operate, how we live, and
Everyday stuff too. Alex is a musician. He's a rapper.
Yep.
I'm
an MC. Let's get it right.
My bad.
There's a difference between rapper and an MC.
There is.
Yeah, hip hop and rap. There's a difference between hip hop and rap. But anyway, stage name's The Chief, D.A. Chief. So you can look me up anywhere. The Chief Music on Reverb Nation, Google Play, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud.
There's a lot of music.
Yeah, I got 3 CDs being sold globally. VIP, Violators in Pursuit, 3 MCs, The Trinity, and Who's the Chief? That's my solo project that's out already. I have a CD I've been in the process of pushing out. Believe it or not, the name of it is called The Transition. And ironically, we've been going through a transition since that was all thought up. And what's really nuts is, let me give you guys something.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down a verse, 2 verses, while I was in a halfway house. This is about
Before he met me.
Yeah, about 4 to 6 months before I met her, and I actually described the exact events that we were going through. I described her, the love I had for her, and regardless of the mess that we were going through. And then I described the place that we were in, like to the T, which is nuts. So.
And he just handed it to me, and I started to read it, and I just thought it was another piece of his music. And I looked at him, and I was like, "When did you write this? Are you serious?"
She's like, this is about me. And I'm like, yeah.
You prophesized to me.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of psychic abilities. Still
Telepathically speak to each other.
Still trying to get a good grasp and hold of it. My grandma was actually a psychic as well. I know definitely an empath. I can foretell a few things, and I can definitely feel vibes from all over.
Well, an empath.
Yeah. I can't see them per se. I haven't had the clairvoyance, the seeing part, or the hearing. But how can I say, my third eye catches it all. My chakra, my crown chakra is pretty open, I would say.
I think, like most twin flames, we heal each other. I think that's a twin flame thing. The more reading I do, the more I see that's the case. But I remember the first time Alex did it to me. I started kicking him to get away from me because I'd never felt that before.
And it wasn't anything I was doing intentionally. I was just laying on her. And
you had your arm on me, but I felt the vibration. And I'm a healer. I always knew I was. And I can normally just touch somebody and take their pain away or relieve them of whatever's, going on with them emotionally by taking some of it away.
And I was basically just touching her and healing her, and
I never felt it that way before.
Vice versa.
So I sort of freaked out.
And what was really nuts was when we were sitting in our love bubble. We were staying in the garage for the last winter, and I opened up the floodgates. I let her feel my energy. And she sucked up so much of my energy. I kept telling her, stop, stop, stop. She's like, but it feels so good. And
It
I
was
was like,
insane.
yeah, but you need to stop. Mind you, I had a fever of like
100.
103.
Yeah, he had a fever the
next
next
day.
day. My bad. Oh, my bad.
Just
Sorry, babe. But I took
instinctively,
care of you.
definitely. Instinctively, I kind of knew what was to happen. I can see where things are headed if it stays in the same position and whatnot. And at the end of the day, I have full faith. I believe. That's one thing that I do have. I believe. And I believe deeply. And I love deeply. So, I mean, end of the day, 'tis I.
And me together forever.
Twin Flames. Check us out and stay tuned for the next one.
Good night.
Peace.
Namaste.
Namaste.